Do you get offended when a guy like Colin Powell singles you? I mean, I know it's good for your book sales and all of that, but does it bother you or you don't care?
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
No, and I mean, I must say, there's nothing harder in the world than being a black Republican, so, okay.
Okay.
Whoa, wait a second. What is she trying to say there? It's hard to be a black Republican. There's nothing harder than being a black Republican. What does that mean? Well, okay, let's see. It can mean two things. We have either he's getting flack from the left or flack from the right for being a black Republican. Well, let's analyze that. Why would he get flack from the left for being a black Republican? Well, okay, let's that makes some sense. Maybe that the blacks and Hispanics and other minorities that are on the, liberal bias side would be angry that he's a Republican. But actually, that's not the case at all, because the left seems to adore Colin Powell, and actually in this clip you can tell that there's some animosity from the right towards Colin Powell because he's so liberal. He's such a moderate conservative, which is what they really should be more of if they were smart. But alright, let's look at the other option though, that it's hard to be a black Republican because you're getting flack from the Republicans. Why would you get flack from your own party if it weren't for the only other attribute of being a Republican, being a black Republican, is being black? There you go. I mean, it's so obviously blatant to anyone who has half a brain that she's saying right there that it's hard to be a black Republican. She's giving him slack. She's actually giving him some leeway here. She's saying, I'm not really mad at him. I'm not going to give him a hard time because there's nothing harder in the world than being a black Republican, because they're always getting attacked all the time anyway, because they're black. Because Republicans are racists, by and large. Now, I'm not saying everybody out there who's going to watch this video, if you identify with Republican beliefs, that you're a racist. So don't start calling me some sort of stupid name based on your insecurity that I'm calling you a racist. No, I'm saying right there that the remainder of the Republican Party, those which she's speaking of, are racists, or have racist tendencies, and they judge people based on race anyway. They give Colin Powell a harder time, or did at one point in time gave him a harder time because he was black and a black Republican. Well, let's just play this clip one more time.
Do you get offended when a guy like Colin Powell singles you? I mean, I know it's good for your book sales and all of that, but does it bother you or you don't care?
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
No, and I mean, I must say, there's nothing harder in the world than being a black Republican, so, okay.
Okay.
They really get attacked.
You were on, was it Larry King? Is that what you were on?
With Joy Behar.
Okay, right,
yes,
right. But if Larry were there, you'd show up anyway. I mean, why not? I'm not criticizing you for it. I just don't watch it. I don't understand that show. It confused me. So you and Behar are on the show together, okay? Roll the tape.
I want to know if you want to be waterboarded, because Sean Hannity has volunteered to be waterboarded, but I don't see him sticking his head under the faucet yet.
Well, for one thing, about half of the male hosts on Fox News have been waterboarded on TV. I've seen worse on Fear Factor. And no, I don't want to be waterboarded. Do you sure? Do you want to be aborted? Because I think you support abortion. In fact, could we abort the terrorists instead of waterboarding them?
Oh, that was quite a jump. But you know what? Ann's taking a call tonight.
No, it's not.
Start styling.
I think you got her there.
And I like the idea
I think you got her on the do you want to be aborted?
of committing partial birth abortion on the terrorists.